Coming up on the AFN Europe Report.
The Landstuhl Regional Medical Center will soon shut its doors, and a new state-of-the-art facility will take its place in Ramstein.
It's going to replace the Landstuhl campus completely.
We'll explain. And an airman at Aviano thought it was a joke, but he actually won a brand new Jeep.
I thought I was getting scammed.
Plus, we head to Souda Bay, where rock and roll and pretty models mix it up. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for the AFN Europe Report. I'm Petty Officer Shamia Briscoe. Interacting with the local nationals is a major part of the U.S. COIN, or counterinsurgency strategy. Specialist Adam Deneen shows us one unit who is putting this idea into action.
Soldiers from 1st Battalion, 24th Infantry Regiment teamed up with the Afghan National Army and the Afghan National Police to search a village off Highway 1 in Zabul Province, Afghanistan. The mission's goal was to gather as much information about the area as possible.
The obvious things we're looking for are any sort of indicators of Taliban presence or possible cache sites. And we ask about where possible IEDs are in the area. And then we just want to get really a feel for the people, how they respond to us, how they respond to the ANA and the AMP, and really just gain the atmospherics on the area.
And while they didn't find any weapons during the search, Medeiros says there are other benefits to these types of missions.
It's hard to get tangible results in missions like these because we're certainly not surprising them when we show up. However, it has a very good effect on denying them the ability to freely emplace IEDs on Highway 1, which is just so key for all of Afghanistan.
Specialist Adam Deneen, Zabul Province, Afghanistan.
The Landstuhl Regional Medical Center has served the military community in Germany for 60 years. Landstuhl is the first stop for service members wounded during deployment. Also, the medical center tends to the needs of military families. Now advances in technology and medicine are bringing about a change to the military medical picture in Germany and the role that the Landstuhl Regional Medical Center will play.
We're going to build a new medical campus, the Kaiserslautern Military Community Medical Campus, just outside Ramstein Air Base. It's going to replace the Landstuhl campus completely. It's over $1.2 billion in value in terms of the construction and the facilities that are going to go onto the site. It's a phenomenal project. It's extremely complex. What's really unique about it is using the most recent developments in what is called evidence-based medicine, a change in philosophy in the medical community, both civilian and military, that results in an experience where everything about the facility is designed to fit in with the protocols of treatment for whatever a patient presents with, whatever those things that the hospital is going to do. And this hospital will be multi-purpose to treat all manner of illnesses and preventive health needs.
General DeLuca says the Kaiserslautern Military Community Medical Center will be able to treat patients by the summer of 2017. We now head to Naples, Italy, and meet a man who's making an important yet sometimes difficult transition. He's left the war zone where he treated Marines on the battlefield and is now treating patients in the comforts of a hospital in Italy. Petty Officer Joshua Nistis has more.
The walls, and then I enjoy patient care because that's where my passion's at. I enjoy helping people. I am Petty Officer Quentin Dodson. I am a radiation health technician at USNH Naples, Italy. Miss the adrenaline rush though. I miss being out there in the field. I miss, fixing people in the dirt with whatever is next to me. The chaos that you receive when you're a battlefield corpsman, the chaos that you go through is completely different than working in a hospital. I find what I do here important. It's amazing, to keep people from almost being a shield, to these people. And so I do find it important. Now, I know that I won't be able to see and do as much as I did in Afghanistan, but I feel like I have a lot of knowledge and I have a lot of experience. And so I can lend that to corpsmen that haven't been deployed. They haven't seen combat. They haven't seen field patient care or anything like that. So that when they do deploy, they'll have that much ahead.
If you watch AFN on a home satellite decoder, your time is running out to adjust your dish and update your decoder settings. As of August 1st, services on our old satellite signal will start shutting down and eventually shut down completely. Fortunately, we have detailed instructions on how to make the switch on our website at afneurope.net. If you have any problems, we also have helplines you can call to guide you through troubleshooting them. These numbers are also found on our website. Once again, go to afneurope.net to get all the information. If you're athletic, competitive, and looking for a friendly game, Army Sergeant Jared Simpkins has a tournament just for you. More on this now from the courts in Heidelberg.
Every year, the tennis courts in Heidelberg are swept, raked, and edged for the most competitive tournament in the U.S. European military community.
It's a great tournament, everybody know it.
Last week, approximately 20 tennis players fought for the U.S. Forces Europe Tennis Championship title. Some of the U.S. military's most skilled players clashed in 3 separate categories in this 2-day event. Colonel Jonathan Aderbeek, a former Team Army player, tells us how tournaments like these can get exciting.
Players come in, they come in all different levels. So you could have a match which is really surprising of a very good player and one who is maybe not so good, all of a sudden it becomes very close.
Some players come for more than just a friendly game.
I am a competitor at heart, so it's really fun to meet people, but I really enjoy winning too.
Service members and civilians fought their way through the bracket, sending opponents packing one by one. As day 2 concluded, the champions emerged. Until the next year, when this community of competitors get to do it all over again.
To be able to take some time out to do something like this really it makes our experience all worth it.
It's great. I meet nice selected people and it's fun. It's fun.
In Heidelberg, I'm Army Sergeant Jared Simpkins.
If you missed a story on tonight's newscast, you can always check out our website at afneurope.net. And while you're there, be sure to check out our Facebook and Twitter pages. But stay with us. An airman at Aviano thought it was a scam, but he actually ended up winning a brand new Jeep. We have the story after the break.
Time is running out for you to move your AFN satellite dish. For those of you who have already adjusted your dish, thanks. Now kick back, relax, and enjoy all of your favorite programs. But for those of you who haven't switched yet, stand by for Move Your Dish before July 31st, or end up left in the dark. Log on to afneurope.net for complete satellite move information.
Welcome back to the AFN Europe Report. The Exchange holds different types of sweepstakes where service members can win certain prizes. Staff Sergeant Will Bracey reports on a rare prize an Airman won at Aviano Air Base.
Technical Sergeant John Petkoff won a brand new 2011 Chrysler Jeep Cherokee.
We were all sitting in the office. It was decided we were going to Subway, and I had the pogs from the 3 Ways to Win contest. He's like, you need to put them online. So I went in, put them online, and next thing I know, I won a Jeep.
This was Tech Sergeant Petkoff's only entry in the Exchange sweepstakes. So how did he feel after receiving the news?
I thought I was getting scammed. Not even lying.
This is one out of only 9 Jeep Cherokees won in overseas bases around the world. So it caught the attention of his Group Deputy Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Victor Moncrief. When we asked Sergeant Petkoff how his Group Deputy Commander felt, he said,
I think he's happy for me. I hope he's happy for me.
Well, I was happy first and foremost that somebody in the MSG won it, or somebody here at the 31st Fighter Wing won it, to be quite honest. But then it's ecstatic to know that it was somebody that I have a great affinity to, or an organization I have a great affinity to, and that's Security Forces.
Carrie Kamel, the Aviano Exchange manager, says this isn't the first time she's seen a sweepstakes winner at Aviano.
We have a lot of winners here at Aviano. Normally on a regular basis, we're giving away necklaces. I just recently had 2 winners win 2 $200 diamond necklaces. We've also given away a $1,000 gift card, $500 gift card, and that's just since I've been here in November.
So the next time you walk by a sweepstakes stand in your exchange, it may be worth the time to fill out a form. Staff Sergeant Will Bracey, Aviano Air Base, Italy.
To learn more about upcoming sweepstakes, visit myexchange.com. The German motor club ADAC reports motorists in the Czech Republic should be wary of Eastern European gangs trying to scam foreigners along the highways. The crooks, generally in big, dark sedans, follow cars with German plates and signal the driver to stop with hand gestures, flashing of lights, or by raising a gas canister. Once you're stopped, they demand money for their families. If the victims give too little cash or no money at all, the begging often turns into a robbery. The German embassy in Prague says if you find yourself in this situation, don't stop and drive on. Play directors bring the love of acting to a younger generation. Petty Officer Joshua Nistis has this story on two creative role models visiting Naples, Italy.
Every time I see a kid's face right before they go on stage, that's the best moment of the entire week to me.
For some performers, roles on Broadway or the silver screen is where it's at. But for two actresses with the Missoula Children's Theater, the role of teacher is the most important thing.
I don't think there's anything that makes you feel better about yourself than when a kid hands you a picture of yourself that they've drawn, you know, or the little gifts that kids give us over the years that we've been doing this to express their appreciation.
It's very fulfilling to see the ending product, to see how happy the children are from this, how it affects the community. It's wonderful.
Even though they're here for just a week, what they leave behind could last a lifetime.
You know, they can come and do Missoula Children's Theater and maybe find something that they really love. They can come together and find a community and find a place where they can be themselves.
As they go from one base to the next, there is one piece of advice that they try to pass on.
Do what makes you happy, and if you can't find it, then look for it, because it'll happen.
Petty Officer Joshua Nistis, Naples, Italy.
Up next, a mix of hard rock and sexy models gives sailors in Souda Bay a nice break. That's up next after the break.
Every week, the Exchange releases new DVDs and CDs at your local Power Zone. This week, look for box office hits like Rango, a shelter chameleon living as an ordinary family pet while facing a major identity crisis, starring Johnny Depp. Also available this week is Arthur, a remake of the classic 80s comedy starring Russell Brand. For the complete list of new releases and great shopping deals, visit shopmyexchange.com. I'm Army Sergeant David Birchfield, and that's your DVD Unwrapped.
Mark Gungor is hosting a Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage seminar.
This is the marriage seminar for people who hate marriage seminars. Hoo-ah! I get a kick out of watching the couples when they first come in on Friday nights. You know, the girls, they're all lit up, you know, just...
I got him here, I got him here, I got him here.
Register online at laughyourway.com or contact North Chapel at DSN 480-6148 for more info.
Welcome back to the AFN Europe Report. Petty Officer Parker doesn't miss a beat uncovering Matthew J.C. and the All-Stars. The group paid a visit to naval support activity Souda Bay in Crete. In this story, the All-Star models reveal more than just fashion.
Armed Forces Entertainment presents NSA Souda Bay with a show where hard rock music combines fashion.
We're the JC All-Star models, and then we got the JC All-Star band, but we're all a team and we're all the All-Stars, and nobody else is doing what we do.
We all met, you know, just for this one purpose, to do the tours for the troops.
All of these girls are actually my friends outside of this. To me, that's the best thing, for sure.
On this tour, I'll be away from my family for about 2 weeks. I mean, obviously, I knew I was going to miss my son, but I didn't completely understand until I was here and I got to meet the troops and I realized that they're missing a whole lot to be over here for us.
We've all been out working on the flight line all day today in the hot sun, so it's nice to come back and just kind of relax and enjoy the evening.
You don't understand how much we truly appreciate you. Family is everything. I couldn't come and do it if I didn't have family helping me back at home. We know that you're out there keeping us safe, you know, so that we can be at home with our families, and I love you for it.
I'm Petty Officer Sabrina Parker reporting for AFN Souda Bay, Crete.
That's all the time we have, so thanks for watching and have a good night.